So welcome to today's tutorial. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to build, a dashboard which showcases the number of KFC stores in different states. And then we will also try to build, a different dashboard which showcases, let's say the number of KFC stores per capita in different states. Okay, so if you never used Tableau before, you probably understand, let's say, you probably heard about dashboard design, or maybe, let's say data visualization. So dashboard design is an important skill for college students. I think, dashboard design can really help you take your skill to the next level. You can use Tableau to design, visually appealing, let's say resumes, dashboards, or probably data visualizations in different ways. So I think, again, so let's get started. So if you have not registered an account yet, please, register. And then, as you register, you should be able to sign in. So you see, I'm going to try to start from scratch. I'm going to search Tableau public online or public Tableau online. So you see the first link. I'm going to log in. Once you log in, you see there's a option for you to create a dashboard online, which means you don't need to download any software. So we click create, and then the downward arrow shows web authoring. We click web authoring, and then it takes us to this interface. Okay, once you see this interface, you are going to actually let's say upload your data set. Okay, so now let me give you a little bit background of this data set. Okay, so the data set I've been using will show you let's say 3 columns. The first column state, second column population data, which I click it from USDA.gov. The third column, which shows you a number of KFC stores, is collected from leadsdeposit.com. So I'm going to upload this data set. Okay, so you see our data set is ready. Congratulations. We click update now. And then you see here, let's say we have 3 columns again. And then you'll see here the first column, we are going to click, the downward arrow. And then click, geographical rules. Because we want to make sure, this first column is going to be states, okay? State means, let's say, they are just different areas in the United States. Sometimes you can also include zip code of counties, probably, other kinds of, classifications to designate, locations, okay? So now since we already have checkmark before state, so we can, get started. So click sheet 1. And then it takes us to this interface, okay? Takes us to this interface. And so maybe you wait for a few milliseconds or a few seconds. And then, we should be able to start our first dashboard. So first dashboard we are going to build is going to showcase the number of KFCs in the different states, okay? So we are going to drag, latitude to the rows. And then we are going to drag, longitude to the columns. As you can see here, there's an empty map, which shows, pretty much nothing. So now we need to drag, state to the marks panel. Doing this allows you to see, let's say, all of the 51 states here in the United States. So now, let's say you probably wonder, what other variable we be using for this analysis. Let's drag, number of KFCs to the size pane under the marks panel, okay? So now you see here, this bubble size actually represents the number of stores, which is nice. And, we want to show mark labels. As you see here in California, Texas and Georgia probably tops, the number of stores, and we want to get more information, okay? We want to make our map more visually appealing. Let's add some, background. Let's click normal, you see map, background maps, click normal. And let's add some layers, background layers, okay? So you see a default setting shows you that, there's no data layer, okay? We want to add, some interesting layers, so we will see, why, people eat what they eat, okay? Think about, per capita income, because we always say that, probably income is the most important, factor that determine what people eat, okay? So this is the first map. Congratulations, you just finished the first map. And we can actually, name it. So let's say general, let's just use general. So we know this is general level, okay? General level data. So let's click the second map, okay? So we can shoot multiple birds with one stone, okay? So the next one we are gonna build will be, let's say, number of KFCs, and we want to use a different way to visualize data, okay? So we are just going to drag, let's say, number of KFCs here to the marks panel, okay? And then, let's say we are going to also drag, state to the marks panel, okay? And then here, what we want to do is that, we want to actually show a barbell map, okay? We want to show, let's say, a barbell map. So in order to show that barbell map, again, I want to drag, this KFCs to this size label, the size pane. So barbell map shows you a different way of visualization, different stores using, different format, okay? So you can also click, the tree map, which shows you, let's say how many stores we have in different location. And let's click, show mark labels, okay? Show mark labels. And in order to show number of stores, let's drag in number of stores to the mark labels again, okay? I personally like, this tree map, okay? So let's finish the second one. Again, so we are gonna rename it. Let's just use tree map, okay? For the second dashboard. Now we are going to build the third one, okay? The third one sounds a little bit complex because we need to visualize the number of KFC stores per capita, okay? To do that, usually we can build a new variable using Excel, but let's do that using Tableau because it's more efficient. It saves your time. So we can click analysis, and then there's a drop-down menu which shows that we can create calculated field. So we are going to have KFCs per capita, okay? And we are just going to drag these verb names to this empty box. Number KFCs, and then /, and then let's have population data, okay? Congratulations, the new variable is ready. Let's click OK. So now the last magic step, we are going to drag, let's say, KFCs per capita to the columns. And then we are going to drag in on state to the rows. And then once they are ready, you see here, the map is still kind of messy, right? Let's click show me so we can hide, that icon. So now this is a critical step because otherwise, it's not easy to show the pattern this dashboard, right? And so you see, once you move your cursor to this variable name state, you see there's a downward arrow. Let's click this downward arrow. And then there's a menu. You are gonna select, field, and then some KFCs per capita. Doing this allows you to actually sort this bar chart according to this new variable, which is KFC's per capita, okay? Congratulations, now your third, dashboard is ready. So now you see here, we can really build multiple dashboards in one setting and then publish them in one setting as well. So let's name it. So I'm going to name it KFC's per capita. Okay, so congratulations, your dashboard is ready. Now, think about some critical thinking questions. When it comes to brand management, you see here, let's say, we say that, maybe demographic factors, variables, patterns, they usually affect people's consumption behavior. But here, if you look at, the general map of the dashboard, or let's look at the tree map. And you see here, California, Texas, and Florida, they actually top, the number of KFC stores. But now if you look at KFC's per capita, interestingly, we have Mississippi, Kentucky, West Virginia, Arkansas, and Indiana, which are the top 5 states that actually have the highest number of KFCs per capita. What does that mean? So maybe there are some, variables or factors that may affect this pattern, right? Think about demographics, think about education level, think about, income level. How do these factors actually affect, number of KFCs per capita? You can definitely change this variable to, let's say number of KFCs per 1 million people. And then I think that dashboard probably will make more sense, but I think we can tell same story using this dashboard, okay? Let's just publish our dashboard. And then we are going to name it KFC's, and then, let's say analysis, okay? So let's click publish. Make sure you put the check mark before show sheets as tabs, okay? Doing this allows you to actually, publish all of these 3 dashboards in one setting, okay? Let's click publish, and we need to overwrite in my original dashboard I built before, okay? So now you need to check if you have already published your dashboard. An easy way is to visit, Tableau, public, online, and then go to your own profile. I click your profile picture, and then this should be the first dashboard you have built, okay? And you see here, we have the general map, we have the tree map, we also have the KFCs per capita, okay? Thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day. So please subscribe if you can. So I will show you more videos using marketing technologies, or probably dashboard design technologies, or probably R to solve marketing problems. Okay, so thank you so much.